Hey, here we have another indefinite integral. We're going to use u-substitution to solve as soon as I select the crayon. We have the indefinite integral of the quantity 4 plus x squared to the 8th power times 2x cubed. And I'm trying to decide whether to factor that 2 out first, and I really don't see any reason to. In fact, I'm not going to. I'm just going to leave it as is. So what do we set u equal to? Well, the rule of thumb is that we set u equal to what's in the most complicated, the argument of the most complicated composition, or what's in the most complicated composition. And I think that, well, kind of the only composition going on here, I guess you could argue this, but anyway, is 4 plus x squared to the 8th power. So we're going to let u equal 4 plus x squared. So therefore du equals 2x dx. We'll solve for dx, so we get du over 2x equals dx. So now we'll go over here and make our substitutions. 4 plus x squared is now u, and that was to the 8th power. And then we have 2x cubed. And then dx is now du over 2x. So now we'll make some cancellations. The 2's cancel. One of these x's cancel and leaves an x squared. So let me just rewrite that again. So we have u to the 8th times x squared du. We don't want these x's in here. We want it all in terms of u. This is another one of those leftover problems. So we need to rewrite x squared in terms of u. So we just go back here to u equals 4x plus x squared. We solve for x squared because that's what we want to sub for. Don't solve for x because we want an x squared. So if I subtract 4 from both sides, I get u minus 4 equals x squared. Again, I'm just going back to this little equation that we made. We said let u equal 4 plus x squared. So then u minus 4 must equal x squared, and that's what we want to sub in terms of u. So we have u to the 8th power times x squared is now u minus 4 du. Now all we need to do is just distribute that u to the 8th power. So u to the 8th times u, add the exponents, we get u to the 9th, minus 4 times u to the 8th, and now du. And now we can just integrate term by term. So u to the 9th will go up by a power of add 1 to that power, so you get 10, and that's over 10. Oh, that's a minus. I was writing a plus. Let's erase that. And so we have minus 4, it's a constant, and then u up by 8 plus 1, we're adding 1 to the power, it's 9 over the new power, plus c. And then now all we need to do is just sub back in for u. So I have 1/10 times u is 4 plus x squared to the 10th power minus 4 over 9 times 4 plus x squared to the 9th power. And don't expand that. You could factor that a little bit if you wanted to, but just that's good enough.